This young Kaya lady was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison for carrying items she did not know contained weed. This young lady on your screen is called Rose Gakpo. You see, the story of how Rose Gakpo was sentenced to 10 years in prison at the Nsawam Minimum Prison of Ghana dates back to about 9 years ago when it was first published on the YouTube page of Crime Check Foundation. You see, at that time, Rose Gakpo was a 27-year-old lady. The work she was doing in order to make a living was kayaye or kayayo. You know, porters, people who carry your things in the market and all those things for some amount of money. So Rose Gakpo was a kayaye lady. Now, living in the Volta region of Ghana, Rose Gakpo was the only child of her mother, and the mother at the time was very sick and was even admitted to the hospital. Rose Gakpo was the only person working to make sure that her mother's hospital bills and everything was paid for. So one day Rose Gakpo went to one particular place in order to attend a funeral. According to Rose Gakpo, while she was still at the funeral, one particular man contacted her saying that she was recommended by another person. You know, the man needed somebody to go to a particular location and then carry some goods for him. So Rose Gakpo's name was mentioned. He contacted Rose Gakpo and then told Rose Gakpo that I need you to go to Akachi and then carry certain things where you would send it back to Bakope. From Akachi to Bakope, how much am I going to pay? Now Rose Gakpo was like, I have not seen the items, so I can't charge you. But if I go and then see the items and then bring them back, I'll be able to charge you. I charge based on the weight and amount of the quantity I carry. The man was like, no problem. You go and carry the goods, bring them back, and I'll pay you. So Rose Gakpo was very glad because apparently she has gotten some work to do. Remember, she needed the money to pay for the mother's hospital bill. She needed the money to take care of herself because apparently life wasn't easy for Rose Gakpo. So Rose Gakpo went to Akachi, took all those goods. The goods were like sacks of certain things that Rose Gakpo did not know. She didn't know the quantity of the things, the content of the things she was carrying. All she could say was that the things were covered with clothes inside a sack, and in those sacks there were other things. That was after they caught her that she was able to see what was inside. But prior to she being arrested, she didn't know what was inside. All she knew was that the items were like 15 sacks of certain things she didn't know. Rose Gakpo carried them to the station. At the station, the driver's mate helped her to put them inside the vehicle and the journey started.